Hello, my name is Julia Janulis, and I'm the Accounts and Publishing Manager with Credential Engine. In this demonstration, I will be showing you how to upload occupations and tasks to the Credential Registry. This demonstration will consist of 3 parts. First, I will show you how to upload your occupations to the publisher. This involves filling out your bulk upload spreadsheet and using the bulk upload tool for submission. Second, I will demonstrate how to upload your tasks to the publisher. This also will entail filling out your bulk upload spreadsheet and using the bulk upload tool for submission. Lastly, I will guide you through the process of approving data for publication and show you how to access the published data in the Finder. We'll begin this demo with uploading occupations. To begin uploading your occupations, navigate to the publisher. I'm in the sandbox, which is our testing environment for the purpose of this demo, but the link to the publisher in production is very similar to this link. It is apps.credentialengine.org/publisher. And once you're logged into the publisher, you'll see this navigation across the top. Select the Add New Bulk Upload dropdown from the top and click on the white link titled Occupations underneath Bulk CSV Upload, and this will take you to the Occupation section of the Bulk Upload tool. And once you're on the Bulk Upload tool, you'll see Select Your Organization at the top of the page. And if you're only associated with one organization in our system, your organization will be automatically selected here, and you will not need to select anything from the dropdown. But if you're associated with multiple organizations in our system, you will need to select the appropriate organization from the dropdown. I'm going to select the organization I'm going to upload data for, as I'm associated with multiple. As you scroll down the page, you'll see an introduction with a brief overview of the steps to upload new occupations, as well as the steps to update existing occupations, should you need to edit any occupation data that you've already uploaded to the publisher. You'll also see this Print This Page button over here, where you can print the steps to bulk upload should you need them. Just be sure to expand the sections that you need first so that those are captured in the printed PDF. You'll also see this Contact Us button, and that will send us an email should you need help with the bulk upload tool. You'll also see this blue equity benchmark model, which was developed based on the final report of the Equity Council. You'll see which properties in the bulk upload are part of which tier of the equity benchmark model based on the signal bars icon that is next to each property. Tier 1 properties are represented by a signal bars icon with 1 filled-in bar, Tier 2 properties display 2 filled-in bars, and Tier 3 properties display 3 filled-in bars. And moving down the page, you'll see Step 1, Complete Your Organization. If you expand this My Organizations tab, you'll see this Edit button right here where you can make any changes to your organizational information. You'll also see your organization's CTID, and your organization's address is below. To point to your organization in your bulk upload spreadsheet, you'll just include your organization's CTID listed right here. Moving on to step 2, this is where you'll select your properties to be included in your template. You'll notice we have it selected to upload new occupations for the purpose of this demo, but you can also update existing occupations once the data is in the registry. You'll see this Required Properties tab, which expands, and you'll see these properties are part of our minimum data policy and have been pre-selected for you over here, so they'll automatically be included in your spreadsheet when you download it. Since these properties are part of our minimum data policy and are required to publish to the registry, they are also part of our Tier 1 equity benchmark data, so you'll see the signal bars icon with 1 bar next to each property. And to run through the required properties quickly, you'll see the resource name, description, and asserted by, which is the CTID of the organization that asserts the occupation. There's no way to unselect these properties. As I mentioned, they're automatically selected, so no need to worry about missing them from your spreadsheet. And looking at the minimum data, you'll see we have a property name in this column. We have a description of the property, as well as an example of what data goes into that property. And we have special data requirements on how to format the data in the spreadsheet if there are any. And the required properties do not have any special data requirements. And now that we've gone over the required properties, we're going to go over some properties that are past our minimum data policy and are available for you to include in your occupation's upload. Expanding the recommended benchmarks properties tab, we have industry type, we have keywords, we have occupation type, and subject web page, and has job. And you'll see each property has a description of what goes in that field, as well as an example, just as the required properties did. There are some special data requirements with these properties. For example, industry type, keywords, and occupation type should be a pipe-separated list of values. These properties also have a character limit. You'll notice that none of the properties past the minimum required data have been selected, so you have the ability to scroll through and select additional properties to include in your spreadsheet. I'm going to check off subject web page so that it's included in my spreadsheet when I download it. Moving on to more properties that are past the minimum data policy, you'll see we have a lot underneath this optional properties tab, but I'm just going to point out a few properties here. You'll see we have ability embodied, we have alternate name, coded notation, knowledge embodied, skill embodied, and down here we have has task. Ability embodied, knowledge embodied, and skill embodied all required a CTID of an existing competency that has already been uploaded to the publisher. You can find the CTIDs of your competencies by going to your summary page and copy pasting those CTIDs into your spreadsheet. Has task requires a CTID of a task that has already been uploaded to the publisher, and you can find that CTID on your summary page as well. We'll get to the summary page a little later in this demonstration. Once you've selected all of your properties, you'll scroll down to step 3 to download your template. Be sure to select Include Sample Data and Include Instructions so that those will be included in the template for your reference, and click the Download Template Spreadsheet button. Now the template will download to your desktop as a CSV file. You can convert the CSV to an Excel doc or Google Sheet to easily input your data. So I'm going to go to the template I downloaded. I have it over here in this tab. I've opened the template in Google Sheets to start inputting my data. You'll see sample data and instructions have been included in rows 2 and 3, so you can reference them in the spreadsheet and you don't have to keep going back to the bulk upload page. You'll see in row 1 that all of these column headers are the properties that were included in my spreadsheet that I had checked off. The minimum required data is included, as well as any other data that I had selected. You'll see these columns over here, ability embodied, alternate name, coded notation, all of these I had checked off. Now I have completed a template, or my spreadsheet rather, and you'll see that in these columns there are CTIDs of competencies that are already in the registry as previously mentioned. And this column has CTIDs for tasks that are already in the registry. Once you're done filling out the template, you'll delete column A, as well as sample data and instructions in rows 2 and 3. Those need to be removed before upload or you'll receive an error. And you'll see I have deleted column A and rows 2 and 3 from this completed spreadsheet. It's also important to note to save the file as a CSV file, as that is the file extension that works with our system. So I'm going to download this completed bulk upload spreadsheet as a CSV file. And I will go back to the bulk upload tool. And continuing down from the page from where we left off, step 4 has some helpful tips and tricks as you're inputting your data in your spreadsheet, but I've already inputted my data, so I will upload my spreadsheet under step 5. So step 5, to upload your data, you'll select Choose File and choose the file from your desktop. Select Preview, and this will replicate your spreadsheet. You'll see the properties as the column headers right here, and all of the data you've entered. And you can use this as an opportunity to do a final quality check before uploading. And when you're done, you'll click Save this data to the publisher. And once you click that button, you'll see a progress bar appears, and it'll tell you that it's processing your data. And when your data has been processed, you'll have a little upload summary, and it'll tell you that your data has been added, updated, or failed. And that is how to upload occupations. So now that we have occupations uploaded, I'll show you how to upload tasks to the publisher. So from the top of the bulk upload page, you'll see a series of buttons. Click the Tasks button to navigate to the Tasks section of the bulk upload tool. And once you've clicked on Tasks, you'll see the layout of the page is the same. The Tasks upload follows the same steps as the Occupations upload, and of course also requires a spreadsheet. So I'm going to skip the introduction and skip step 1 as it's the same step as the Occupations upload. Scrolling down to step 2, you'll see the required properties under the Required Properties tab are also the same as the Occupations upload. There's resource name, description, and asserted by. The rest of the properties under the other tabs are very similar with a few different options to select. So I'm going to select a couple of properties to include in our spreadsheet as I did with occupations. We'll select has occupation right here and has child. Has occupation allows you to connect a task to a related occupation, and this field requires you to provide the CTID for an occupation that has already been uploaded. Has child allows you to connect to show a hierarchical relationship with other tasks. This will become more clear when I get to the completed spreadsheet. Coming down to step 3, this is where you'll download your template, and again, remember to check off include sample data and include instructions so you don't have to go back to the bulk upload as you're filling out the template. I will click the download template spreadsheet button. And again, the template will download to your desktop as a CSV file. And you can convert the CSV file to an Excel doc or Google Sheet to start inputting your data. So I will show you the bulk upload template that was downloaded. Again, you'll see sample data and instructions have been included in rows 2 and 3, so you can reference them in the spreadsheet and you don't have to keep going back to the bulk upload page. And again, in row 1, all of these column headers are the properties that were included in my spreadsheet. The minimum required data is included as well as any other data that I've checked off. And going to the completed bulk upload spreadsheet, you'll see that this has child column has CTIDs of tasks that are part of this task right here, which is the completion of all of the tasks above it that are associated with the actor occupation. So all of the CTIDs of the above tasks are included in this column and separated by a pipe symbol. You'll also see has occupation, which is this column right here. Just scroll back down. And this column has a CTID for the actor occupation that is already in the publisher that we have uploaded. So once you're done filling out the template, you'll delete column A, as well as sample data and instructions in rows 2 and 3, as we've done with our occupation spreadsheet. And you will download this as a CSV file. And once that's all set, you'll go back over to the bulk upload spreadsheet, skip step 4, go down to step 5, and you'll choose your file. and preview. And again, your spreadsheet will be replicated. You can do a final quality check and then click Save this data to the publisher. And once that data has been uploaded, you'll see a similar results upload summary as you did with the occupations upload. And your tasks will be uploaded to the publisher. And now that we've uploaded occupations and tasks, the next step is to approve the data in the publisher. So to do this, you'll scroll down to step 6, which has a link to the organization summary page. Click on the link and you'll be directed to the summary page in the publisher. And I have it open right over here. So this is where you can see all of the data that you've uploaded to the publisher. You'll see a tab for occupations, as well as a tab for tasks over here. You'll select the Occupations tab, select all, approve all selected items, and you'll repeat this with the Tasks tab over here. Again, select all, approve all selected items. And clicking Approve All Selected Items lets the publishing team know that you've approved your data to be published. They will go in and do a quality check of the data you've approved and then publish your data to the registry. And once your data is published, you'll be able to see it in the Finder. And speaking of the Finder, I have the Occupation and Tasks page up. So first, I have the occupation for actors in the Finder. So you'll see there is a description. There's a subject web page right here. There are SOC codes, coded notation right here, and alternate name. You'll also see under connections, it's connected to a task. It's connected to abilities, those competencies that were already in the registry, as well as skills. And over here, this is the task in the Finder. You'll see it has connections to 19 children, those other tasks that are needed to be completed. And it is also connected to the actor occupation in the Finder. And that is how to upload occupations, upload tasks, approve your data to be published, and view your published data in the Finder. Thank you for viewing this demonstration, and if you have any questions or feedback, please feel free to contact the publishing team at publishing@credentialengine.org. Thank you.